Isn't it?
There's
violence?
sheep and rats and things that are infected by.
Really?
Yeah, you got to watch the trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
watch it yet.
it goes a little weird. I don't know, but I guess it has some type of.
If they were in each other's worlds, I would like to see a fight between what he named it again, Homelander
Yeah.
and Omni-Man.
Oh, I mean, a fan did make a cartoon
I
or whatever.
think that would be a good
Yeah.
fight.
I think Omni-Man will crush him.
Just
I think he did, right?
yeah, just play Mortal Kombat. And I think
Yeah, but then
no, and then also
that's
the
a
creators of Invincible and I think the boys. Oh, and the boys too. They did say that Omni-Man would win.
Omni-Man would win.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The boys did mention that.
Yeah, they did say so.
Omni-Man.
They said Omni-Man would win.
Yeah, I think somebody even set it up. They even put
Yeah.
the comparisons next to them. You know, like how they do
Yeah.
LeBron and Jordan. They
So
did
who
that.
would win between Omni-Man and Superman?
I think Omni-Man also.
Ooh, that's a good thing.
I don't think Superman is that strong.
Well-
I mean, if you look at Homelander and,
Well,
and
that
Omni-Man,
right there-
No, it also depends on what mentality Omni-Man
And that
is.
right
because
there
remember
proves that the end is near.
because
That where we living in a world where Superman can be beat.
no,
As long as it's not Sunman.
but don't forget now, Omni-Man is also genocidal, and he doesn't. He remember Superman has that like human.
right? He cares.
He cares. Omni-Man.
Omni-Man don't care.
He don't care.
He's ruthless.
Everything that's not Viltrum.
Yeah, but you could
is-
kill and win.
No.
As our government, you can kill and win.
Yeah, but
You can kill and win.
No, when you care with our government, you don't win.
yeah.
That's what happened. You absolutely don't win.
Yeah.
Or you pretend to care,
Pretend to kill.
and then after, when you get in, then you don't care.
Like that movie.
No.
Yes.
Risha says she's going to fix the market, please.
Grisha, that's what she
Which
said.
market, please?
After Lambrix done say he gonna fix it too.
Everybody, but they're still there.
Yeah,
She said, and I quote, she said, it's a ghetto.
yeah.
It is.
And she put out her press release. It's a
Now,
ghetto.
we talking
and
about
The
marketplace,
where
right-
the firehouse
right-
used to be.
right behind where the courthouse is, and then
Where
the
the firehouse
extension.
is.
That
The
is,
one
yeah.
that used to have the two pelicans and was only one, and then the tiles falling out, so it doesn't even say marketplace on anymore.
Right.
This is place.
All of that.
place.
So
Ain't painted in years.
she go fix that.
Again.
And nothing against it. I mean, it should be fixed, but there's a lot of other things that
I mean, you got to start
you
somewhere.
got to start somewhere. True.
So I'll give her that. But
Yeah.
let's just put some parking in town, please.
Yes.
And-
Parking, lights.
Lights.
Garbage cans.
Taxi
Garbage
stands,
cans.
bus stop.
Remove the benches. Put back up those the parlors that they used to have with the chains and everything.
'cause that looks better.
Yeah.
You know,
She got her
also
work
get
cut out.
covers for the roots for the trees because you know they.
Right. Yeah.
Some signs too would help. You know.
Well, let's see. I mean, maybe she's gonna get some good advice from Point Blanche. So
Oh wow.
I mean, the man was good when he was in tourism. No, all
Right.
jokes aside.
Right.
He did a lot of beautification.
Yeah.
He
but,
did.
but forgot to put the maintenance plan in.
You're right.
He did a lot of beautification.
Still
Yeah.
waiting on the maintenance plan.
I mean, yeah. Just saying. He did a lot of
He did. I mean, by any means necessary.
all the trees, everything, and the trees, and you're
Would he
going on
give a-
Dump Road. All that was him. All, yeah.
Would he give advice?
Why not?
Why not?
You want to know what more demanding?
He's been there, done that.
He got
knows-
nothing else to do.
He was the
Yeah, but ain't like he's sitting on the boardwalk, sipping on a mata.
he was the commissioner of tourism.
Right.
I understand that.
And a lot,
I know that.
And a lot of people respected him. The cruise
Yeah,
industry.
and so do I.
They were like when they would come, it was like, "Who are you? Where's Teal?"
Let me tell you something.
Basically,
Let me tell you
yeah.
something.
Yeah, but it's like if we fire you from here,
Right.
and you just out on the road, Stoke, and Roma be like, bye, G, I want to do a show. G, like, Roma, you know what, you guys, he come to you. Hey, listen, how you used to structure you? Move from here, you stupid self.
No.
You don't know what mood you understand what I was getting at.
A little.
Because of
Yeah, but
your
that's his wife.
situation, your circumstance.
But it is.
I understand
But that's his wife.
This
And-
partner, I don't think she was.
But I don't want to talk to you, no.
Yeah, he knew. He knew. He knew.
Advice?
But he knew what was coming.
Yeah.
He told them. He gave them the date. He was like, "Listen, after such and such, you can come look for me." And they didn't waste no time. Elections polls closed at 8:00.
Listen, they did it.
By 9:00 the next day, it was at his house. Hey, you remember us? You said you were coming,
They'll hit dropping like Kendrick.
so we need you. We need you to come. So he knew it was coming.
Yeah, he knew it was
and
coming, but that don't mean
he's not going to be disgruntled against his own wife. She didn't do nothing.
Correct.
true.
You know. So, and then everyone knows too that what she does, whether he gives her the advice or not, he's going to get the credit.
Oh,
I think
I don't
so.
know about that. Oh, that's a big one you said right
He's
there.
going to get the credit. People are going to be like, Theo's wife, they're not even going to call her Grisha. Yeah, you see what Theo wife do?
You ain't nice.
I'm just saying. And then, like I said,
Some other people would do that.
I'm not taking anything away from her, but he is going to get
Sounded like it.
He's going to get the credit regardless. People are just going to give him the credit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, even if he didn't give her the advice, people just make up a story and said, I bet you Theo tell her to do it. That's the price she's going to have to pay. That's it.
So she comes up with a reparation stack. You gonna get the credit for that
You
too?
get the credit. Whatever. He'll get the credit.
Done, reflected from the ancestors' mistakes and said, listen.
Yeah, he'll get it. Listen, people love that man.
Yeah.
They love him. All the color pencils that they gave him paid off,
Oh,
and
I still don't like that.
they love him.
I tried in the garbage. I was garbage.
Damn, SMG.
Damn, SMG.
Listen,
You can't go for no advice.
Boy.
She's like, this ain't come from the birds.
This is not Crayola.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Also, yesterday they were supposed to do the credentials of the two upcoming incoming MPs. That didn't happen.
Now what?
That did not happen.
Did you read up on everything? Because you did some breaking news yesterday, and you said that you was gonna.
Yeah, I was getting, but I didn't know what was going on. Then I found out that
Okay, so what's going on?
the meeting reconvened, and there was quorum. So you had Melissa Gums was there, Shamira Roseberg was there, Kevin Maingret, I believe he was there as well, and then Sarah was there, so that's 4. And then from the opposition, you had Akeem, La Cruz, Otley, and then you had the 3 from NA. No, 4 from NA.
Yeah, Artwell.
So Artwell,
Silveria.
Silveria,
Ondo.
Onde, Colloid, and
Duran wasn't there?
and Duran. So quorum was there.
Okay, good.
And they were like, okay, let's do this. Let's bring in these incoming MPs so we can get the business started. But before that, there was some clarification that had to be made. And Colloid stood up and said, listen, if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't have quorum. So it looks like the 2x4 government needs opposition because the one person that said, listen, when this new parliamentary year starts or the new parliament comes in, we just need everyone to show up. And that's Ludi. Ludi didn't show up yesterday. So of course, Cloyd, he used that to his advantage. You're telling us to show up, yet you're not here.
So
you're not showing up.
So where she be?
I think she's in Cancun or something. I don't know.
Okay. Off island.
I'm just saying that. Yeah, she's off island for sure.
Okay.
She's not here. So he used that and said, how are you telling us to show up, but when your party needs you the most, when your coalition needs you the most, you're not here. And if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't have quorum. All right. So he said his piece. Then also Duran, he stood up and he said his piece, and then he asked the chair lady, which is Sarah Westcott. He said, "I would like to make an adjustment, or I would like to add 2 agenda points, which is he would like to dissolve the presidium, which means ask for a new chair or let's vote on a new chair." And yeah, so dissolve it, and then we're going to vote on a new chairperson and new vice chair and whatever. Sarah was like, no, because obviously, if we do that, you guys have the majority.
Correct.
We're not gonna. So she was like, no.
I read. I'm no dummy.
Yeah, no. So he said, well, let's have a vote on it. Can we vote to see if we would like to have a new presidium? No. Obviously, again, she's going to say no.
Oh, wow.
So they asked for a roll call. That's when they used the opportunity to walk out. And then there was no quorum. So, of course, obviously. And she was like, listen, we could do it, but let's do this first. Let's do the MPs, the credentials first, because of course she knows once you do that, then we have our majority.
Correct.
The game was good. Listen, they were good yesterday. It was like the same Homelander versus Omni-Man.
Playbook was on point.
Yeah, right. Everybody knew each other's plays, but it's like who could find who could thread the ball and get the slam dunk. But yeah, both teams called a timeout, and right now we're just waiting. see what's
So we're
going to
still
happen.
playing the same games.
Still playing
Yeah.
the same game.
House of Parliament season what now?
Yeah. I'm not sure when this is going to happen because I think next week they leave for Parlatino. So they're not going to be here. And then I think IPCO is coming up the week after that. So they're still not going to be here. So those new parliamentarians, if no meeting is called for this week, probably it'll take the next 3-4 weeks before they could even be vetted.
So June.
Which I don't even understand the whole vetting process to begin with.
You and everybody else say that.
Yeah, because why do we have to vet incoming parliamentarians? They were vetted already by the voting
Bureau.
the voting bureau. So why are we doing this?
Maybe it's a hierarchy, I guess.
I don't know if it's just a formality, maybe, but to me it doesn't make sense. It's unnecessary, and that's why this is being done.
There's a
You
lot
know?
of things on this island that's unnecessary.
Right. they met the credentials. That's why they were able to be on a slate.
Correct.
So obviously, why are we doing this again? Yeah.
That's right.
So it makes no sense. But anyways, of course, in St.Maarten, a lot of things don't make sense. We just do things for extra.
Yeah,
just
it's
to
like
say,
applying for a job, you need a high school diploma. Here's my high school diploma. Okay, you apply for the job.
Right.
Okay, you got the job. We need to see your high school diploma.
I gave it to
I'm
you.
like, I gave it to you already.
Yeah.
I qualified. Why do we have to do this again?
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Welcome to St.Maarten.
But yeah, that's the latest there when it comes to government.
Wow.
Yes, sir. What else can we get into and talk about?
Going back to sports real fast. Minnesota won again last night.
I saw that, and they beat
In
up on the
Denver.
Nuggets like
Without the defensive player of the year. He didn't win
without
yet, but he's gonna win.
Anthony. What's his name?
No, the French guy. Remember he touched all the microphones with the coach?
Oh, Gasol, not Gasol.
Yeah, with a G. What's his name? Anyway, he had a baby, so he wasn't there.
Oh, he
The
did.
Best defensive player.
Gobert. That's his
Thank you.
name.
He wasn't even there, and they blew. They said I didn't watch the game because after the Knicks, I was so
I think
happy.
they won by 26 points.
They said it wasn't even a game from the first quarter. It was
What?
no contest.
No contest.
And they had the best defensive player of the league didn't even play, and they blew them out.
And they're 2 games up. The first 2 games were in Denver,
And now they're going to
and now they're going to Minnesota, where they have home court advantage. So they
I have a feeling that
they can dethrone the
yeah,
reigning
but I have a
champs.
funny feeling Denver's going to tie this up.
You think so?
2 games apiece, yeah. I have a funny feeling. They're going to put it in. And then, what's his name? Might get suspended.
Who?
Jamal Murray. He might get
What
suspended.
did he do?
Definitely going to get fined. Might get suspended. So what he did yesterday, he threw a towel. He was on the bench and he was mad at the refs and he threw a towel on the court, but it didn't actually reach the court. It reached the baseline right behind the ref.
Right.
So the ball boy grabbed the towel. Later on, they came back down that side of the court. This time he took a heating pad.
Oh.
And he threw it on the court. This time it landed on the court.
court.
But the refs and nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it.
They're talking about this like crazy. Nobody saw it. And it landed right next to what's his name's foot, Carl Anthony. And if he
Yeah.
would've stepped
If he
back
stepped on that,
and
yeah.
slipped,
That would have been it.
so they're possibly thinking he might be suspended for game 3. Twice he did it. Fine, definitely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's never been a precedent set for players throwing things on the court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get automatically ejected for throwing things off the court. You took a piece of gum, you throw,
And throw it, right.
You throw your ball.
Yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
your sweatbands, you can get automatic ejection.
Yeah.
That's the rule. But for throwing something on the court, we don't know. So the commissioner now has to make a decision if Jamal Murray is going to be suspended. Definitely fined for sure. But we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right. What else? Did you watch the comedy special from
Tom Brady?
Williams?
No, Cat Williams? The Cat Williams.
No.
one.
Is it
Yeah.
good?
I don't know.
I watched it.
Oh, you did?
No, okay, that's all good.
She's not excited.
No, right?
So I'm good.
Next question.
Because
Nice
when you
song,
asked
good
if it's
time.
good and she already watched it, she would have said,
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Great.
Oh my God.
she ain't saying nothing.
He said, damn word. Yeah, okay. Next.
It was okay.
Nah, okay, never mind then.
I want to see the Tom Brady roast.
Yes, that's a lot of people are talking about
My
that.
son?
You know how long that is, right?
No.
3 hours.
3 hours. That's on Netflix as well?
They did it was live actually on Netflix.
Oh.
It was live. So I'm pretty sure it
They
should be
cut some stuff out.
saved or whatever.
I see a 30-second clip.
Because Cat Williams special was live too.
Okay.
Oh, it was live
Yeah,
on Netflix?
it was live on Saturday.
Yeah.
They got better at their lives.
So a lot of jokes were made on Kim Kardashian. She got booed actually.
Yeah, a lot of jokes at
And
everybody.
they dropped some jokes on her, but then
Jokes on Robert Kraft about massages. And
a
stuff.
lot of people are upset though with the jokes that they made against Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, I didn't hear
They
those.
made some, they made some bad.
Right.
You know, I like me some good dark comedy, but damn, even I was like,
Can
okay,
you
this.
remember one?
What did he say?
One was they called. I can't remember other players' names. They were who was it? I was getting roasted.
Tom Brady.
Oh, it was
Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady himself.
Oh, right.
No, but she didn't call Tom's name.
She
called
said-
somebody else's name.
She said,
She said,
what?
"You got a ring?"
She said, why are you here?
Yeah.
I thought they were only inviting players with rings. You know,
Oh, I
Tom
heard
Brady
that.
has a ring. Drew Bledsoe has a ring. Even Aaron Hernandez, he has
Even
a ring
he has a ring
around his neck.
I was like,
Wow.
Look, he fed-
Exactly.
Wow.
yeah, dude. I
Exactly.
was like, yo.
Yeah, then they were like, they made a joke on Kevin Hart. It was like, Tom Brady's scared of the Giants. That's why they got Kevin Hart to host, you know, of his size. You know, right now, the stool that he's sitting on is the same stool that Aaron Hernandez kicked from under him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was there, man.
Oh, that's dark.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then another player.
This.
What was another player? What did he say? This one is kind of dirty, so I'm gonna try to clean it up. He was like, "Yeah, everybody keeps asking me about Ron Gronkowski's
It's Johnson.
his Johnson, the size of his Johnson." I was like, well, I'm not gonna say too much, but Aaron Hernandez, well, he was hung.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
It
I
was
chuckled.
cold. It was cold.
I chuckled, but I was like, God
It
damn.
was cold, bro. I was like, wow.
And
Even
even
that
you,
joke.
I can't remember.
remember.
Can't remember,
These
but
people, you gotta
and
watch
even the
those.
crowd was like, "Do we
laugh? I mean, they laughed, but at first it was like,
Yeah, well,
It's
his
funny, but it's dark.
his wife, girlfriend. Well, I think it's his girlfriend, who the mother of his daughter,
Fiance.
fiance. Yeah, she's not happy with that
of course
at
not.
all. So yeah. But I'm gonna watch it though. 3 hours though.
3 hours.
yeah, that was,
Literally 2 hours and 59 minutes. That's what it says on Netflix right here.
It's 3 hours long.
Wow, that's a lot.
Grab a Coke and a smile.
Yeah, but they were going in on Kim Kardashian. It's like,
Yeah.
she's probably scared right now because her kids are home with their dad. They said
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
something like that.
And then the other one,
Yeah.
other one was, you got to close your legs.
Yeah, beef. More beef
You
than
got
Drake.
more beef than Drake and Kendrick between
Kendrick
them.
Lamar. That one I-
Damn.
That
Yeah.
one I saw.
All right. What else can we talk about and get into? Watching anything lately, G?
Yes. Pretty good on Netflix. Have not finished it. Brother's Son.
Oh, yeah.
The brother's
It's
son.
so good.
brother's son.
Brother's Son. So basically, these two brothers, one lives in China, one lives in the United States.
Not China, Taipei.
Taipei, yeah, they would kill me for that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, but she's right. They would
Don't-
Taipei, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know you can't disrespect she culture. That's,
Yeah, that's
Can't
true.
disrespect her culture.
So anyway, the older brother is like the head of this gang. Actually, the father's the head of the gang.
Okay.
But he's like the muscle.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like this guy who's like really good at
Second
martial
in
arts.
command.
Yeah, they always try to kill him. They can't kill him. Anyway, long story short, they wound the father. He's got to go to the United States because his younger brother's living with his mother in the States, and have to go warn them and protect them and find out who's trying to kill him. So basically, it's action, it's comedy, it's really good. It is really, really good. Brother's Son.
Brother's son.
Brother's
It's
Son.
in English or it's dubbed?
English. It's
Okay.
Michelle.
English.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, Michelle.
Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh, who's nominated for Oscar and
Was she
Crouching
in,
Tiger, Crouching Tiger, Hidden
Yeah,
Dragon. She was in a lot of
Everything,
things.
and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's American, but it's very funny. It's very good.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
action's really good.
That's on
Action's
Netflix, you
good.
said.
On Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
The brother's son.
Brother's Son.
Yeah, there's some parts when they speak Mandarin, but it's mostly in English.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
subtitled. They have subtitles at the bottom, so
okay.
but it's really good. You gonna like it.
All right. I checked out Fallout.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Finished
he's into it.
It was good.
you finished it?
It was good.
Let me tell you something.
So good, so good. He downloaded
So
the
good,
game.
I went and downloaded the Super Game.
Really? I mean,
And actually, it helped.
with the you should play the game first.
Understand it?
Because because I
Oh,
watched the movie.
now you understand.
Because I'm telling you, had I played Fallout just like that,
Right.
I would have deleted instantly.
Uh-huh.
I would have deleted it. I wouldn't have last an hour.
I started watching that. 'cause I
Usually
never
don't.
saw the game, never heard of the game. and it was just okay. Next episode. Okay, next episode. Okay, and I did the whole thing one shot. It's
Right.
really good.
Okay.
It's really, really.
What I'm hearing is very good is this Baby Reindeer. Everybody keeps talking about it.
I saw it, but
Baby reindeer.
It's on Netflix, yeah.
It's really good.
What is it about? It's about a stalker?
Yeah, so basically the actor that's the main guy, he is the person that was, it's a real story, so he's acting as himself.
story.
It's a true story.
Okay.
So basically he was working in a pub in England when this lady came over.
yeah.
'Cause he's like a comedian.
He's a comedian. He was a struggling comedian at
Right.
the time, and he was trying to take off his career. And then he ended up, accidentally befriending this lady who ended up having this super obsession with him.
yeah.
It was crazy. And then it also uncovers a lot of dark things that happened to him throughout this whole journey. And just what happens when you have a serial stalker.
Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of people talking about it, so I might catch up on that. I know we have a off day on Thursday, so maybe I could use that to catch up on that.
Yeah.
One thing I know G is going to love, Fortnite has now upgraded to a new chapter, which includes Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Star Wars is back. Star Wars is back.
Yeah, every year, when
Well, May
they
the
get you
4th.
prepared for May the 4th. I mean, I don't mind it. It's what they put into the game is what ticks me off. And they put lightsabers in the game.
No, they back.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're back.
Yeah, it's back.
They have
I got killed
lightsabers
a few times.
you get killed by them a few
Yes,
times?
that's
Exactly.
why I know it's back.
And that's why I don't play the game. Whenever May 4th come around,
Yeah.
I stay away from Fortnite because these lightsabers, they block bullets, they block everything.
Yeah, I'm like,
they
huh?
kill you quick.
I can't kill this guy.
And they don't, and I'm like, give everybody one, no?
Right.
Give everybody one.
Make it fair.
In fact, they should replace the pickaxe
With the
for that.
lightsaber.
Yeah, when May 4th come around, replace the pickaxe with a lightsaber because it's too overpowered. But
Right.
call me when they're done.
Yeah.
Call me when they're done.
So the
I
next-
didn't know you're a big Star Wars fan.
I mean, okay. I'm not huge big into it, but I mean, I would watch The Mandalorian.
Right.
I would watch Ashoka. I would watch,
Okay.
all that other stuff. But like The Bad Batch, no, I ain't gonna get into that. But they have a new series out.
But Star Wars and Star Trek have nothing to do with each other, right?
Star Wars.
Okay.
It's,
No.
Yeah, just check it for me. It's called a brand new series. Just started on Disney Plus.
Oh, you mean the Acolyte?
Yes, Acolyte. Thank you.
Yeah, it has the guy from the Squid Games in it.
Oh yeah.
Will you get so excited?
Yeah,
for
right?
Big smile at you?
Asian.
Ah, I should have known.
He's Asian.
No, but he's a really good actor too.
Whatever. He's Asian.
And it looked good.
He looks good.
It looked good.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
looks good. I'm gonna watch it. Though.
He looks good.
The man is walking.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever did a movie on this, but I would like them to do like a nice comedy drama special on the life of a stormtrooper. I don't know. I felt like I saw that somewhere. Someone
But
maybe
isn't
did a
that-
parody or something.
Isn't that the
So like the stormtrooper, he works for Darth Vader, but now they follow him when he goes home to his wife and his kid. He takes off his helmet and everything, all of that. But he's actually a nice guy. But as a stormtrooper, he has to be on the
Yeah.
dark side.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was
what
basically
is that movie that it was kind of
It was
it
supposed
was
to be
Star
filmed.
Wars, but it wasn't Star Wars.
Spaceballs.
Thank you.
Love that movie.
That's the name.
Great movie.
That's the name.
John Candy.
Yes, John Candy. Yes.
Yes.
Spaceballs. Classic.
Classic movie.
Yeah.
So Star Wars and Star Trek, two totally different things.
completely
They
different
never
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 mesh.
meet nowhere in the middle.
No.
Nope. That would be great though.
Because one is from a galaxy far, far away, and the other one is from.
That's from the galaxy.
I don't know.
They just in the galaxy.
They don't even know that they exist.
That'll
Oh, they don't. Okay.
No.
No.
That would be a cool crossover.
So they never.
great crossover.
Yeah, like Alien
Okay.
versus Predator.
Right.
That would be a great
I
crossover.
didn't realize those were two completely separate properties.
Wow.
But I was never.
No, I was saying, guys, it's like one of them shows is these shows that come on before Raw. It's either before or after Raw. I think it's before.
Those sci-fi shows.
No, NYPD, and then there's NYF. Is it? It's the police and
Oh,
the fire department, and then
yes.
there's the ambulance.
Oh, you mean
Right.
Chicago Fire and Chicago?
Thank you, Chicago, not NY. Chicago Fire, then Chicago PD,
Med.
and then Chicago.
Then you have the EMT.
Then you have Chicago Law.
Like, so how come
Yes.
when somebody get caught up in the road, Chicago, I never see nobody from Chicago.
Oh, they do.
Med cross over and come pick up.
No, they
You
didn't.
understand what I'm saying, right?
They-
G? Because if Chicago PD got to deal with it, they call the ambulance. I never see nobody from Chicago.
We have it here.
Come pick it up.
No,
Yeah.
Exactly.
they
Because
do-
you
they
see,
do- they do
Rama's on the scene, and then Eugene comes, so they cross
Exactly.
over. You know, something like
It's
that.
the same place.
Yeah.
So if it's Chicago PD and Chicago Fire,
They should.
how come I
true.
never see you reach when the police from Chicago PD
True.
call a fire? I never see none of you from the cast of Chicago Fire
True.
come deal with it.
True.
They have a few episodes. If you Google it, I think they had one when they had like all four of them intersecting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they have
Okay,
a few
okay.
of them. A few of them. Because, you know, they all start off on different points, and then you hope that this show stick around long enough that
Right,
they
true.
could cross over. But
So they ain't working out the same time.
No.
So Chicago PD had 6-month contract. Chicago Fire had a 2-month contract.
yeah, I tried to figure out
And
who was-
Chicago Med permanent.
I think
They
Chicago
permanent.
PD was first, and then Chicago Fire, then Chicago Law. Yeah. But they've had crossover episodes.
But I want to see a
Shout out to Roxy. She said yes, they do crossovers.
Oh,
for,
they do.
For them,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Which Roxy?
The good one. The one that-
That's a good one.
well, I mean, she brings us food, so I like
my
her.
gosh,
That
good
Roxy.
one.
That's a good one.
But I want to see a Star. I don't watch, never even watched another show, but I want to see a Star Wars and Star Trek fight.
I've never watched any of them, but I think I've watched Star Wars more than Star Trek.
I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
so too now.
Yeah. Like the reason I started watching Star Wars is because I was watching the game with Darth Vader.
Uh-huh.
And he was just killing people, and I was like, who is this character?
Who Baby Yoda come from?
The
That was
thing.
Star Wars.
That was Star
That was-
Wars.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like, oh, this is interesting because
And he's actually not Baby Yoda.
yeah,
He's
his
not
name-
Yoda.
His name is Grogu.
Yeah.
Grogu.
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 He's a whole other.
Right. Is he related to
species.
Yoda?
No, they're just the same species.
Oh, okay, like that.
So Yoda is not really Yoda?
So
Yoda
no,
is
Yoda is
Yoda.
Yoda,
Yoda's Yoda.
but he is not Baby Yoda.
Just
Everyone,
like super and spoon is spoon.
right?
Not the
There's
same
not
person.
Baby Spoon and
Right.
Baby
Oh,
Spoon. Right.
okay.
So everybody just calls him Baby Yoda because he looks like Yoda.
And it took too long to tell us his name.
His name, right? So everybody just figured, oh,
Ah.
Yeah, so by the time they said, it was like, oh, his name's Grogu. No, his name is Baby Yoda. That's
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
So there is Super Kid. There is something on Stormtroopers. It's called TK436.
Uh-huh.
A Stormtrooper story.
Triple K,
Oh,
436. What?
TK436, a Stormtrooper story. It's about a 5-minute short movie, and it's the gritty tale of an Imperial Stormtrooper who was forced to confront his past in the heat of battle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so there is a 5-minute movie story on a Stormtrooper.
Okay,
There you go.
I'd watch it.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but the funny
Hey.
thing about it is that I didn't know Star Wars was just a big soap opera, a space
What do you
soap
mean?
opera. It's the crux of this whole entire story is a love story that just went wrong.
Yeah.
Star Wars is deep. I mean, there's books and stuff. It's too deep. You get confused. You have to be a real Star Wars. I mean, it's deep. The story goes deep in galaxies and prequels and this before
Yeah.
Luke, before
Then you had before Darth Vader.
Before
then you had
all of that. You
Darth
go-
Maul and this
all
one.
of that. You have separate. Everybody has their separate stories. It's too much.
Listen,
Yeah,
I got
Too much.
Is it kind of like the Marvel universe? Do they connect some kind of how?
Yes,
No,
but
they
some
all-
of them also are like
yeah.
years and
Okay.
years, like 1,000 years before.
So like
and
the Acolyte now, that's one that's set before
Way
everything.
before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because basically, I mean, technically, it's not all that separated. Everything, as they say, it falls under the Skywalker saga. That's what it is, because everything deals with this one particular family and just a couple of outsiders in it, which is the problem that they're having now with Star Wars. Everybody's complaining about it. Like, okay, you say this galaxy so big, but you still keep
Still
dealing with the
talking
same.
about this,
we
right.
still talking about Leia. We still talking about
Right.
Han Solo. We still talking about Chewbacca.
Right.
Like.
Why we still talking about the Atlees or we're talking about the Durans? You know, let's
Exactly.
move on.
It's like it's a big galaxy. You can find another character to focus on and tell a story about. That's why everybody was excited for Rey and Finn, and then they decided to make Rey. What her man name is again?
Minister.
I don't know.
I watched those movies, but they just was
The one that turned Luke to the
They
dark
wanted to make
side.
Ray minister, but the governor said no.
No,
So
it's-
that's-
I don't know.
So
I'm
that's-
sorry for making eye contact. It looks like I'm interested, but I really don't care. I really do. I'll never watch Star Wars.
I'm
No,
sorry.
when you
Good.
watch, yeah,
I'm sorry for interrupting and stopping this whole story, but I need to say this before I forget.
Go ahead.
So I tell you, I watch Fallout.
yes.
No, I downloaded Fallout. I downloaded the on my
video game.
PlayStation. I downloaded the first Fallout Shelter. I download that. Because I say there's Fallout 76,
There's-
and then
there's
there's
a lot.
Fallout
Yeah.
4, and
And
then
Vegas
I was
and
like,
all that.
I can't go there first.
Yeah, let me start at the beginning.
Fallout Shelter,
Gotta
the first,
call.
which is so simple. You can download it now on your phone.
Oh, okay.
Simple tap and go game.
Okay.
No, what what happens is it explain you, oh, there's been such and such a whatever drop, and there's wasteland, and then there's now I am the what's the thing called again? I'm the overseer. I'm the overseer
Of a shelter.
They start with an elevator. They give you an elevator. They give you the front room, which is a vault door. You have to name the vault first of all.
What'd you
So
name
of
it?
course I name it Vault 721.
Of course.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 numbers.
Makes sense.
They give you 3 numbers. I was like 721, duh.
Represent.
So Vault 721.
Coming out 187.
Yeah.
Nah, that vault would be a wreck.
Oh, 69, 69, 69.
60. That's
one-
4 numbers, Super.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's one-
666.
You would do that. I feel like you would do that. So, and for anybody, listen, if you're bored at a job, it will keep you busy.
So you can play it on
If
your
you
phone.
You can play it on your phone. You can download now. It's so easy and so simple.
Yeah,
but
it's
I'm
also
coming to
good.
the point just now.
I'm waiting.
So you get one elevator, you get the entrance, which is the
Right.
vault door. Only one person could stay there, but nothing gonna happen to them. Okay, you gotta take care of these people. They gotta eat. They gotta rest. They gotta work. So you get the vault entrance, you get the elevator, and I think one room. I think. But anyway, so you gotta build up caps. The caps. Now, like I tell you, thanks to the movie now, I know the caps is money. Cause like I tell you, I would have deleted the game.
Bottle
You're
caps.
like, what?
Because I like, what's caps? I would have did it. Thank you to the movie. I was like, bye, thank you, Jeek. I would have never lost. I would have never lost in this game. Now, they tell you when you start off, your vault can hold maybe 10 people. Now, when you get caps, you have enough caps to build rooms. The diner starts off so small, and you can add on to it. So that maybe at first only 2 people can eat in the diner, but also it produces food for the entire vault.
Okay.
So once you have people set in the diner, they produce food and they eat and they get their energy back.
Right.
Same as a room. If you build a bedroom, it holds 2 people. If you make it bigger, you can put a separate small one, or you can make that one bigger, which now holds 4 people. Yeah, the climax of the story is coming.
I'm waiting.
It's coming.
I'm right here.
Hold
How's it
on.
going? I'm
No,
ready.
because this is me trying to get everybody to download the game. Okay, I want everybody on the job play Fallout Shelter because it's really entertaining. It
Okay.
really is. So the game tell me
Uh-huh.
2 people could go in a room. I say, okay, cool.
Right.
Boom. I like, you know what? I had a power plant. You gotta have the power plant. The power plant provides power. There's a water plant. The water plant gives. No, you gotta put people to work. 2 people from the wasteland come by the vault door. You're banging on the vault door.
Trying to
I
get
need
in.
help. I gotta get them in. Try put this guy in. They tell me I don't have enough room because you have to have enough bedrooms to accommodate for the amount of
everybody,
people.
right.
Even though they work in or you put them in a diner,
have
it
to
still
live
don't
somewhere.
match up
Right.
to the
Because you have 10 people,
It's the
10
occupancy.
bedrooms.
exactly.
I can't have 11.
Exactly.
Right.
So you have to add up.
Okay.
Say, okay, I gotta build a room. But I can't have my power plant was full, my diner was full, and
Golden Gorilla was empty.
the water plant was full. I like, I gotta use my caps. I build a bedroom. Put dude in the bedroom. Good. Got everybody sorted out. And they give you the percentage, the percent overall, how happy everybody is. I'm like, what? I up on 85%. Everybody good. And when you zoom in on the people, they like, oh, I'm so glad the overseer put it. That's a trick to it.
So it makes you feel good.
It lets you to know that you have them in the proper place. Because sometimes you zoom in on somebody in the water plant, the water plant, they're gonna be like, oh, this job sucks. And you have to pay attention.
They don't like it.
Load shedding.
Oh,
Right.
you can also you're gonna find this funny.
Still waiting
you
for
can
the climax.
also rename people. Don't worry, it's coming. This is me trying to get everybody into the game. I also rename people. So it had a white guy and a black lady.
Okay.
And I named them Shantry Hodge. Because I need to know who's who because I can't keep up with the game names.
I feel you.
I can't keep up with the game names.
Yeah.
So, and actually he was the one that popped up by the door. And he was dressed like a knight, like a medieval knight.
Right.
So I was like, yeah. I like, okay, that's what dress later. So I named he Shan Hodge. Put him in the room. That was it. And then a black lady popped up by the door.
Oh, Lord.
Again, the diner was full. Everywhere full. I like, oh.
So you put in the bedroom.
So I gotta put her in the bedroom. As soon as I drag her to the room, I renamed her. I put Des Hodge. Boom. Dragged her to the bedroom. The game, before I let go, the game said,
Don't tell me they make a child.
if you leave these 2 in here, is a possibility of them breed. So I say, yeah, but it ain't gonna happen that fast. So I got carried. Well, no, you can save the game.
Right.
Save the game, turn off the game, come back I think 2 hours later, put on the game, like, yeah, let me go back on this fallout. I say, look how G got me in this fallout. No, gone in the fallout. Put on the game.
Outcast breed dead.
Notification. Bap. Des Hodge is now pregnant. Like, yo. Save the game again. Come back a couple hours. Baby is born. Gotta name him Chris. So I rename him Chris. And he got locks. He grew up after a couple hours. Yeah, because now he just wanders around the vault. He's a kid.
Yeah.
But now when he grew up, now I put him to work GB. Now he in a power plant. So Chris now works in a power plant. So anyway, here's a clip back to the story coming up. Nelly watching the game, she like, oh, that's interesting. It's just like, remember that thing we were talking about chia pets? You gotta take care of these things. So.
Right.
Now Nelly, I put the game on the Switch, on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, like Nelly, I say, okay, play on the Switch. Because you're gonna mess up my rotation here. I got my people here set.
Right, you got
I got my
right.
vault. I know who walking
You
where.
start your own village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You take the Switch, do whatever you want, number your vault, do what you want. G, Nelly pops up, like I guess 3 hours later. I say, okay, so Daddy, when you placing the people, they could go anywhere. I said they could go anywhere. You just have to have the number of bedrooms to accommodate the number of people
In the vault.
She said, I left this man in this bedroom with these 2 girls.
How old is she?
I said, what happened? She said, I just put back on the game and the 2 ladies pregnant.
Okay.
Give me the Switch. Give me the Switch. I mean, you see nothing, but it was just funny to me. I was like, I said, Ellie, move on them ladies. No.
Did you ever have to talk with her? Or not
I
yet?
said, move on them ladies. Actually, I think the talk is happening in school. Actually, you remember I give you and Rama a screenshot of her homework, and I tell her I am over it. You remember that?
Something about, I know the answer was sperm.
The answer was to her homework, and I sent them a video. I say, I'm here helping Nelly with her homework, guys. And I zoom in on the answer to the question, and the answer was sperm. And I said, I am done here. Rama was keeling over laughing. Rama said, better you than me right now.
How old is she?
10. Yo, but I was fine. I said, when I saw that G, I said, I gotta tell G this. Yeah, so she left the guy, but she just placed them because everywhere was full. The power plant full, the water plant full, the diner full. So she just placed those 3, the extra
In
3
a
that
room.
came from the wasteland.
In a room.
In a room.
They had a fun time.
He said, Daddy, the 2 ladies pregnant.
What did she name the guy?
Yo!
Did she give the guy a name?
I don't even think she know how to rename it on the Switch.
Oh, okay,
I don't
good.
think she.
Oh, why?
Yeah, but that was funny. I said, bye, wait till G hear this one.
Welcome to these
bye.
role-playing games, guys. They suck you in.
No more.
So yeah, so Fallout Shelter, listen, it's entertaining.
Yeah, that's it.
So I got my
Vault
phone.
6, of course he did it.
I think maybe should he watch the series first or no?
No, but me
I
explain.
know
No,
the
he gonna
game.
catch on. He
I know
gonna
the
catch
game.
on.
Oh, you know the game?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
okay.
the game.
Yeah, because that one.
But it's so hard to get a caps, and it's
You gotta grind.
you gotta grind. You really gotta work. They ain't giving you them caps for nothing. The power plant gotta produce power, and then you click on it, and then the caps go up. But it'll keep you busy. It'll definitely keep you.
Okay.
Fallout Shelter. It's a free game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's free.
It's free. It's free. It definitely.
I love the series.
Just do not put 2 ladies
In the room.
in a bedroom with 1 guy.
Can you put 2 guys in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what happening, but they in there.
At least nobody getting pregnant.
Somebody getting pregnant.
At least the population ain't going up.
Exactly.
So the first Fallout came out all the way in 1997.
97, yeah.
Very old game.
Yeah.
Very, very old. They're planning Fallout 5 right now.
Okay. It's a fun game. It's nice.
It's
cool.
fun.
And
It's
it's
fun.
on-
Well, the first one, I don't know for the rest. The first original one, Fallout Shelter, that's fun. That's the one where you're the overseer and you control
no,
people.
That's not the original.
No, we're talking about original, like for PlayStation and whatever.
So Fallout Shelter's not the
That's
first
just a
one?
mobile game.
That's just a mobile game. That's a spin-off.
That's it.
So what's the first one?
Fallout.
That's 1997.
That's how old it is.
The original game doesn't do like what you're doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that I saw the I watched the trailers for Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, and I really didn't like it. The video I saw,
Yeah,
like
so
the
those are
guys
all-
walking around and shouting.
Yeah,
Nah.
those are all spin-offs that you named there just now.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, but I like Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, so Fallout Shelter is
So
one of
Fallout
the,
Shelter.
it's one of the spin-off games.
And the movie
I like
series is
Fallout.
on Prime for those who are wondering.
Yeah,
It's on,
the series
not
is on
Netflix,
Prime. It's good.
It's really good.
Fallout. Check it
Really,
out.
really
good.
And if you're bored on the job, Fallout Shelter.
All right. Before we follow question of the day, Facebook.com/Laser101 Tiebreak Tuesday. So the weather is perfect, right? The weather's perfect
far.
outside. But would you rather spend it indoors or outdoors?
Before you answer that, who watched the car yesterday?
Super.
I did.
Pow.
And it rained. Yours still looks good.
But
Yeah.
when it,
No, it poured. You was home already.
yeah, I was home park. I was like,
poured.
thank goodness.
Like around-
Not where I was. I saw the clouds,
around
but
four.
it didn't
It poured
pour.
here.
It didn't
I
pour
saw the
where I
clouds when I
was.
was going home.
Yeah,
it
but it didn't
poured
pour
over
where
here.
I was.
It
I
didn't-
was
didn't
like,
fall.
look at our boy.
Yeah. The weather like this, inside or outside?
Yes, weather's nice, perfect day. But
Perfect day.
are you spending it indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
Indoors.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm watching Fallout. I'm chilling. I'm watching something.
We go be Fallout.
Yeah,
We go in the bunker.
All right, Spoon.
Yeah, dude. Perfect weather, of course. Indoors. That means internet booming. Good gaming day.
Same here.
Internet is not interrupted.
Same here. Indoors. And SMG.
Indoors, the sun hot.
Indoors for you too. Oh wow, surprisingly.
Unless we're doing a beach day, I know. Like you know me, I
Unless
love,
maybe
I
the
love
Sunday,
the water.
maybe?
Yeah, I love the
Then we
water.
go,
You know,
yeah, we go
so
somewhere
Yeah.
Sunday.
It need to be cool. Like right now, it's saying that the it feels like 96
Listen,
outside.
these days, especially reggae night. Ooh, that was Saturday night.
No wind. It was
It
stifling.
was
Oh my gosh.
humid.
It was very humid because it rained all day.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it
yeah.
stopped and it was like, oh my god.
Tonight, though, we are expected to have some thunderstorms.
Oh, really?
So prepare for that. So
Okay.
definitely gonna be indoors tonight.
I needed my car washed.
For sure. Yeah, mine was looking bad, and it was bad outside, but inside was even worse. Because of
Really?
course, you know, we had Bacchanal Sunday, which was
sand
in
in
the
the
sand.
dark. Yeah, I got that
so I
too.
got in there.
I got
Drinks.
that.
That same day before Bacchanal Sunday, I went to the beach, so you know there's sand from that, and then the whole carnival, the backstage of the carnival village, that sand as
Yeah.
well. The Jeep was just looking horrible inside. I was like, you know what?
Exactly
Sound
what you're talking
mucky.
about.
Yeah. So I had to get it clean yesterday. I was like,
Yeah.
whether it rains or not, but yeah, I can't deal with the inside of a car being dirty.
Yeah, the inside is the worst. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's what it is most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here.
You got aircon, you just breathing in viruses.
Let's
I
get
carried my Jeep by the guys across the road from the village, and I walked back from USM and gone. You know when you approach a guy, CK, you just start walking.
good.
Like,
Yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah.
look at you.
See?
Look at you. Like it's been a while, huh?
Come here.
Let's get it up out of here. Make some space for G Money coming up
Yes,
next.
sir.
AM/PM Workload Show, followed by the cut creator DJ Outcast.
Okay, so number one.
And then Sagan
Sega.
comes in to do her thing. You got new music today, G? Today's Tuesday.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned for
Absolutely.
that. Yesterday, I heard you talking about it. I think it was Friday. So we have a new Billboard number one. Is it Taylor Swift? I said.
Yeah.
I heard you saying that.
It was
I think like all 20 of her songs.
1 through 10 was Taylor Swift.
What?
Yeah, so sometimes I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but right now it's Taylor, and then I think Sabrina Carpenter. Oh gosh, I just saw it a while ago.
Yeah, 1 through 10.
Damn.
10 songs.
Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So what's the number one song? The one with her and Post Malone?
Yes, that's
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is a whole new album
it. Yeah.
that she did.
Something Poet Society. What?
I don't know.
Death of a Poet,
I
Poems,
don't know.
or
I stopped
something.
listening to Taylor
Yeah,
Swift.
it's crazy.
All right, Taylor, you
All
do your
kinds of
thing.
records.
Do your thing. Do your thing. No updates with Drake and nobody dropped anything yesterday, right?
What was the last one? Drake
Everybody
was
Drake was the
yeah.
last one. Part 6.
I read that. I listened to that yesterday.
Okay. So let's see what happens.
Pretty good.
All right, we got Big Obi Spoon. Leave us off with a snap. Something nice and
Imagine if
positive.
Drake or Kendrick put
The whistle song.
on a
on the
whistle.
beat.
I'm surprised no DJ ain't do it yet. Here we go.
Let's go.
You just put it in the air. They all
Yeah, I
listen.
just did. Wherever you go, no matter what the weather, always bring your own sunshine.
Bad
Bad
moving.
This